not shaming and creating like an open dialogue and making sure that your client feels as comfortable as possible admitting fault. It's very, very important. Setting expectations up front with your client, very, very important. Following up, openly and non-judgmentally when you haven't heard from someone in a substantial amount of time. All great strategies and ideas and should be implemented. Maybe I'll make a couple points related to engagement with the program rather than engagement with you, which there's overlap, right? But you also have clients who aren't the best at filling out their updates, don't want to be doing daily emails, but like are getting in the gym consistently, are doing solid on nutrition, are making progress over time. And two things that foster that environment maximally, and they both kind of fall under good program design, are don't get your client hurt and program both nutrition and training for your client's actual goals. And these are two things that we'll start with don't get hurt. Like if we're talking about engaging with a workout program, if you are not requesting technique videos, if you are programming exercise selection that is beyond the skill level of your client for whatever reason, laziness, maybe you're sending out cut paste programs, like completely whatever it is, you programming in a way that leads to your client getting hurt is obviously by definition going to negatively they're not going to be able to adhere to the program. They're not going to be engaging with the program because they're out for 6 weeks, 8 weeks with a hamstring strain or whatever happens. Programming for a client's goals. The biggest mistake here that we see is a coach programming a client for the type of progress you want that client to make rather than the type of progress that they stated they want to make. I'll give you an example. Onboarded a guy just last week who told me he's done I don't remember all the exact programs, but a bunch of the main barbell, strength, powerlifting based programs, and told me hey, I want to lose weight. I want to become healthier. I want to enjoy my workouts. I don't really care about setting PRs on big 3 moves, military press, all of these exercises. And so I didn't eliminate barbells completely from his program, but it's okay, well then we're not going to be making the focus of the program around getting stronger and setting PRs on big 3, even though there might have been a different time, especially if I were more into that personally myself at the time, where that would have been my default. Hey, I know you don't want this, but man, when people are setting PRs, they're making good progress. They're off it. You can lose fat and continue to get strong for this much time, I think, based on where you're at now. I don't really want this, but we're doing a barbell-based program. Sound good? Cool. Here you go. Don't do that. That's going to decrease engagement with the program. And that's just one of the many examples around designing a training and nutrition program around what your client actually wants to achieve rather than around what you want them to achieve.
Yeah, I love that.